Well, here's a question that I wasn't expecting at all, Ray. On the Xfinity Mobile text line, someone from the 415 said, is Cal about to lose money after naming the field at Memorial Stadium FTX Field at Memorial Stadium? Can you guys figure that pardon me, can you guys figure that out and talk about it?
I haven't seen a figure or a length of contract on that, but if you're just naming the field, I can't imagine it's incredibly lucrative.
I don't know what the number would be, but I can tell you this. Are they about to lose money? The answer is, if they're expecting checks from FTX, yeah. They're about to lose money because that's the company that filed for bankruptcy today.
Yeah, they will have gotten paid for 1 year, I think.
So, Cal decided we're going to get into bed with FTX and Under Armour.
I have an answer if you want it on Cal's FTX Arena.
FTX
Field.
I wouldn't want an answer. Of course we want the answer. What is it?
This was last August, going into last season. Cal announced that it has reached an agreement on the first ever collegiate cryptocurrency naming rights sponsorship, a 10-year, $17.5 million deal that will be paid in full in cryptocurrency.
Isn't that great?
They did a deal with Parker Brothers.
This is the happiest I've ever seen you, Ray.
Of course they got paid in fictional money. God. Cal could have hit the lottery and been paid off in turnips.
It's not funny.
Yes, it is.
But it's funny.
It's absolutely hilarious.
It's a little bit funny.
No. It's uproarious.
Not if you ever want him to go to the Rose Bowl, it's not.
They weren't going to the Rose Bowl if Warren Buffett painted every seat platinum.
Probably right about that. Miami Heat's arena is FTX Arena. Yeah, look, Miami was trying to be America's cryptocurrency hub, right? They had a mayor who actually tried to have Miami's own cryptocurrency, and that didn't work. 888-957-9570. I'm so glad you're happy, Ray. I really am. This is
oh, God. The smell of tires burning in the morning.
It's good times.
It's great times. I have no issues with Cal. I have no animus toward them, but that's the kind of deal where somebody's got to say, we're getting paid in fictional money for this. Literally, it's like you're bartering with somebody who's going to sell you an invisible horse.
It is. It really is. It's the magic beans. It's the beanstalk and the magic beans. Franchise in Oakland. You're on 95.7 The Game with a happy Ray Ratto franchise. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks, Damon. Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are. I couldn't tell who that was laughing because I'd never heard him laugh before.
What do you got for us today?
Damon, I love that you are talking about crypto on the radio in regards to all these players. I've been aware and involved with crypto for about 7 years now, and it has been funny to me to see so many teams and players adopt and jumped on the bandwagon of crypto, especially around FTX, which seemed to really take over the market. And then all of a sudden, all this stuff happens, and it's just wild to see FTX completely tank. But it's also not something that we've never seen before in crypto over the last 15 years. And I just wanted to call out that, you would be silly to say that this is the end of crypto, this is going away, this has not ever happened before in crypto, because bar none, we have seen over the last 15 years, crypto has died and returned, coming back.
Well, but I think the difference here, franchise, is that for the first time ever, crypto went from boutique to Main Street. Right, that was the pivot that all of these really super famous and influential athletes were supposed to be the sort of push over the mountain that crypto in the 15-year run-up that you're talking about never really had. And for it to have blown up now Look, you're right. It's not over. It's not done. But the canary in the coal mine is at least getting very dizzy. Would you admit?
I would admit that you are right. We are over the hump where crypto is now in the mainstream. But I think the thing that I wanted to call out is when Steph Curry endorses FTX, when any of those players endorse it, Ray made a really good point about they might just be getting the equity for free and not really feeling the cost or the risk of joining. So there's not really a downside for a lot of these guys and just throwing that money that direction. So it's not necessarily going to have as big of an impact on them. But the real mistake would be for all of these people to stop believing it and sell at the bottom and buy at the top.
Well, no, and here's the thing that I think is really interesting. Like, let's say you get offered a commercial, right? But then you do the commercial, and let's say, maybe you got enough integrity to where you really start believing in the product. So now all of a sudden you're going to get involved. You're going to take what was the given to you for your endorsement equity stake, but now you're going to put $10 million of your own money into it because look at the way it's growing. And maybe that's where the loss comes from. I don't know. Franchise, look, we don't want people, normal, good hard-working people, the rank and file among us, to go belly up. We're not laughing at them, but there is a group that so, like the whole Matt Damon commercials, like, fortune favors the bold. Yeah, sometimes it does. And sometimes the margin call comes in and you're left without your shirt because you were so bold. And I'm wondering how many guys did that. More information, Lucas. First of all, you said that Klay Thompson and who?
Andre Iguodala.
Andre Iguodala.
Both have part of their salaries paid for in cryptocurrency.
Okay.
And that was a partnership with Cash App, I believe. However, we were talking about FTX, and a texter pointed out that it's FTX Arena in Miami. Well, I should say it was. The Heat just put out this statement that they are, quote, taking action to terminate their business relations with FTX and will seek a new naming rights partner for their home arena.
Yeah, first of all, bankruptcy took the action to terminate that relationship. The Miami Heat just wanted to sit back and cash checks.
Yeah, I think they're going to go with fairydust.com.
Yeah. Well, again, it works in Miami, the home of fairy dust as well.
Well, it's just there's nothing quite like naked greed being embarrassed. Because that's what this is. It's, we've taken all the actual money we can because, there's a greater disparity between rich and poor now than ever in history. So now that we've taken all the money, let's make new money that has no apparent link to anything. And let's take all of that too. You know
who I feel really bad for? I feel bad for the folks who were just like everyday folks who were like, I'm going to spend $50,000 on a picture of an ape wearing sunglasses, and I can't even sell it for $10.15 today. That actually happened. People did that. Non-fungible get out of here's. The only thing that's really valuable in that entire industry is the blockchain technology that protected and encrypted all this stuff. It's going to severely ripple throughout sports. Today, we learned about this. Next week, you're really going to learn about it because the collateral damage will start being printed.
Yeah, it's interesting that they declared bankruptcy on Friday.
News dump.
Yeah.
Gotta love a news dump.